Hello and welcome to my tarot corner. This will be my last video for tonight because I'm starting to feel the hours. So I hope that this video will be clear. Anyway, I just watched a video by Neil Sean about the money that the Sussexes received for the elephant television show by Disney that was supposed to go to the elephant with borders or with no borders charity. And up until today, we still don't know whether they got it or not. Now, there has been all sorts of rumors about it, and what Neil Sean said um, in this video just a few moments ago was that he didn't say whether or not they got it, but what he did say is that they promised that in the near future they will come out with the actual truth of whether or not they got the money or what kind of money they got in the past year. So we are destined to hear the truth about that in the next few weeks, I suppose, if we to believe Neil Sean. And so I thought it is a good idea to check whether or not this money arrived to that charity that it was supposed to go to. So I'm using the tarot of opposition again, and although it is kind of confusing, but I think that I am quite used to it by now. But if I get any mixed up, I will tell you. So it will probably be because I'm quite tired. So okay, so let's see. So first I'm going to clear the cards. And now I'm going to ask, did the elephant charity receive the money from the Disney program that Meghan Markle narrated? Did the elephant charity receive the money it was supposed to get from Disney for the movie that Meghan Markle narrated? Did the charity receive the money it was supposed to receive for the movie narrated by... Just one moment, because one of the cards flew, and it is the High Priestess in reverse, but I'm going to put it inside, so I'm going to do it all once more. Did the charity receive the money it was supposed to get from Disney for the narration Meghan Markle did? So let's see. And it will be quite a quick one, as quick as I can do it. And I will do past, present, and future. So it will be in the past, did they get it? In the present, are they getting it right now? And in the future, will they get it? So in the past, we get the page of cups in reverse, and the page of cups is the fantasizers. So they fantasized about the money, but it is in the reverse position. So, and you can see that the knight is actually spilling the water from the cup. I would say that in the past they did not receive the money. The tendency, the card in the negative aspect is a tendency to fantasize and not to actually realize. It's a tendency to delusions and to encounter obstacles, and it is also deception. So they were deceived. They were supposed to get the money, but they were deceived. They were full of delusions that they will get the money, but they didn't. And what actually happened is that this knight did not bring the cup full as it was supposed to. So, and those fantasies just went to where all fantasies go. And in the present position, we get the King of Cups. So the but this is also in the reverse position. And the King of Cups is the one who feels deprived. He is the one who feels that he needs to be stabilized emotionally. He feels unloved. He feels unwanted. And when it is in the negative aspect, it is someone who is also lazy, slow, staying in the comfort zone, and as I was saying, someone who gets offended very easily, holding a grudge. So if we're talking about whether or not they are receiving the money right now, the answer is no. And what will happen in the future? So will they receive the money in the future? And we get the magician. Now, the magician in the upright position, so there is a possibility that they will receive the money. And if that will happen, it is because everybody is looking at it. So everybody's eyes on it, and they will need to come out with some kind of balance sheet to show how much money they got. So on that balance sheet, the Sussexes sure want it to be shown that they did give them the money. So this is what the magician is the hope that they will receive the money. So the possibility that they will receive the money. But what we have to remember that this card is a spiritual card. So although the magician is someone who is able to create from nothing and is able to do all kind of magic and a lot of and to manifest everything. It is still spiritual. It is not very good in actually doing it in the physical plane. So there is this possibility, but I wouldn't count on it. So, but it is still a possibility. So just because of that, I want to see the underlying energy. and the underlying energy is the Ten of Wands. So, and it's the Ten of Wands in the upright position. So the whole debacle is a very big burden on the Sussexes. It is something that the Sussexes need to unload. It is something that is it is something that nobody forgets about it. Nobody is putting it aside. People are looking into it all the time. The subject is coming up all the time. They need to unload that overload from themselves. So this card is actually better than the magician because it is an earthly card, and although it is not such a positive card, I would say that the wands here represent the money and their need to give that money away because and give it to the where it belongs, because it is like a weight over their shoulders. It is something that they will have to give up, because nobody will ever forget that that money was supposed to arrive to that charity. So they cannot keep that money. So although they did that for a long time, now they will have to give it back. And let us not forget that while they had the money, they could have invested it, they could have made money out of that money. So this is something that when you don't give up the money right away, you can use it to invest, and then you can just get the revenue of the investments, and that will be your money. And this is money that the elephant charity could have used for their own needs, but they didn't have it for a long time. So this oracle deck is true feelings, and I just want to see the true feelings around this whole question of the money that was supposed to arrive to the elephant charity. So let's see, I'm just clearing the cards. And let's see, what are the true feelings behind the money that was supposed to get to the elephant charity? What are the true feelings behind the money that was supposed to arrive to the elephant charity? So let's see what we get. And what we get is, I need some time. A temporary separation will be helpful. So, okay, so this is more of a card about a relationship, but I would say that this is something that the charity maybe got from the Sussexes, that they need some time to give them the money, and for a temporary time they kept the money for themselves, did with it whatever they did, and now they have to give it back. Because now it is under an inspection. So the separation of the money from the charity was helpful for the Sussexes, and that's why they needed some time. but now they won't have any way of keeping that money for themselves, and they will have to give it back. So this is it about the money and the elephant charity, and I hope you liked it. And if you did, please like, subscribe, comment, and everything else that I usually say at the end of the video, but I'm just too tired. So good night, everyone, and bye.